was shield and sword, mentor of multitudes, father not just by blood but by vision, a man whose footprints cannot be washed away by rain. High Chief Dokpesi Aleho Anthony Raymond, you came as man but now left and you are a monument.
For many years, Adaora Onyechere-Jack has been a familiar and beloved face on Kakaki, the African Voice, the flagship morning personality program of the African Independent Television AIT. She is also the anchor of Gender Agenda on AIT. Her voice, presence and poise have become synonymous with thoughtful journalism and cultural insight. On Saturday, 25th October 2025, the Nigerian Institute of Public Relations (NIPR), in collaboration with the board and management of AIT, hosted the second Raymond Dokpesi Annual Diamond Lecture at the prestigious Nigerian Army Conference Center and Suites. The event was held in honor of the late Chief Engineer Dr. Raymond Dokpesi, visionary founder of AIT, the pioneer independent television station in Nigeria.
May the soul of our Chief Raymond Dokpesi and the souls of all the faithful departed rest in perfect peace. And we may kindly sit down now.
A man whose legacy is etched in the hearts of many for his compassion, patriotism and commitment to the employment generation, Dokpesi's memory drew a constellation of AIT alumni to the event. Among them was Adaora Onyechere-Jack, who lights up Nigerian morning with the unmistakable energy of Kakaki. In a moment that stilled the room, Adaora took to the stage to deliver a soul-stirring poem in honor of her late mentor. With her trademark eloquence and grace, she elevated the tribute into the realm of the eternal, lifting Dokpesi from the mortal to the immortal with every line. Watch this amazing performance by the ever-classy Adaora as she channels her voice and spirit into a poetic homage that is both personal and profound.
Whose breath could birth empires. Owangona, mother of grain, womb of the northern earth. And Engr, eternal voice from the Mount Kenya's height. And among them many walked were those who wore eternity like cloth. Oduduwa, father of dawn, Amina of Zauzau, rider of lightning, Eware the great, artist of empire and flame, King Jaja of Opobo, trader king who tamed the tides, Omuokwe, merchant queen of the Niger Delta, and Idia, mother of masque and memories. Yes, I have heard of all these names, sung in myth, carved in lore, half truth, half thunder, half alive. But have you heard of the one who came not with fire but with frequency, whose voice not thunder but truth, split silence like a sacred seed? He walked not in temples but in transmitters, not in legend but in life. He was the first Oriki of broadcasts. The glory of the glowing screen, he tuned our nation to the pulse of progress, spoke Nigeria's name in tones too deep for echo. Across the Mambilas, across the plains, he wove a web of voices. Where silence once reigned, he rose unafraid, Gidigba, wrestled power with bare truth, stood where cowards knelt, and said no to tyranny, shadowed crown. Not myth, marrow, not story, sweat, fire in the bones. He gave not from excess, but from essence. Wisdom poured like rivers from the mouth of Orumila. He saw no caste, no creed, no crown, only humanity. He lifted gods from men. Camera crews, cab drivers, he made convicts into kings. He was not God, he was man, and that made him mightier. For he bled, he broke, and still he built. When he asks, what are your thoughts on Nigeria? It was not small talk, it was prophecy. It was a mirror, it was a summoning. He once said, I don't try you, and laughed. And he said, well, that laughter carries the weight of 1,000 battles, from boardrooms to dreams, from dreams to streets. Pointing to the handkerchief, the manuscript, he once said, "Read it, tell me what you think, Madam Reviewer." But in this book, I saw no mere pages. I saw the anatomy of legacy, not pages, but pilgrim, not wars, but wounds. I saw in that story a man who walked beside gods, but fed the people. He was an oasis in a desert of echoes. They called him the Araba, the Ezomo of Wepawano Kingdom, the Ara Onakakamfo, lion of his tribe, the Lintu Bachama of Newman, Otumba Korede, sheikhs of sheikhs, table shaker, bridge builder, voice giver, Ezomo of the universe. Yes, the universe. For how can a soul that wide be named by geography? Mancha. He was shield and sword, mentor of multitudes, father not just by blood but by vision, a man whose footprints cannot be washed away by rain. High Chief Dokpesi Aleho Anthony Roman, you came as man but now left and you are a monument. He walked beside gods, yet fed the people. You sowed your spirit into the soil of the sound, and even now, death stands outside your legacy. Ashamed he could not silence you. You did not die, you transitioned. Ancestor not of blood, but of broadcast, of freedom, of hope, of narrative. And now we ask, what shall we do with the fire you left? Shall we tremble or tend to it? Shall we whisper or rise? We will carry you in our voices, yes. In every transmission, every call, every prayer, for you are not gone. You are the signal, you are the sound, you are Da. Not a place, but a promise. Not a name, but a nation's pulse. The oath we whisper to every wind we will never forget. Never forget. Legacy, you see, is not a name. It is a call. And he answered.
Simply unforgettable. That is why it is featured here on The Timeless, our program that curates memorable events. If you are touched by this tribute, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. Ebere Anebo for True Vision Online Television, the platform that democratizes the media space. Please watch out for more scintillating videos on this channel.